Here's an update from the KSHB 41 Weather Center on this Groundhog Day. Not my favorite holiday, just because, well, we get enough flack. The last thing we need to do is deal with a groundhog that is forecasting the weather and getting more credit. However, I do love groundhogs, just don't need to forecast the weather. We'll try to do it ourselves. And yes, we're predicting the future. We will be wrong. There's no doubt about it. But we'll try to be more right than wrong. Now, let's try to get this right. Let's get the forecast right here because we have a shift in the weather pattern developing. Here's the upper level flow. We've been dealing with a big ridge in the western USA, and it's been warm and dry there, and a big trough in the east, stormy and cold. And we've been on the edge. We've been getting these shots of Arctic air, but mostly dry, except for that one storm about 10 days ago. This is on a Wednesday, the upper level flow. Still in this north flow loft, but it's coming from western Canada, so it's not as cold, but it's going to keep us from warming up a little bit, but still warmer than we've been. And then as we take a look at that big trough in the east, look what happens on Saturday. Well, things are starting to change. Now, a piece of polar vortex makes it into New England. It's going to be really cold there, but way off to the east. We may get clipped by that, which means another little cool down over the weekend, perhaps. But you can see these systems, one in the southwest and another one out in the Pacific. They're all kind of lined up, and they've been waiting for this ridge to break down, and it finally is. So still dry, warmer air moving in, and the western USA starting to get rain and snow. How about next week? Now, the Arctic air is all up to the north. Now the flow is coming in off the Pacific and a whole series of storm systems. And just because it's warmer than average doesn't mean it can't snow. It doesn't have to snow at 5 degrees or 0. It can snow at 30 degrees if it wants to. We may get that sometime between the 12th and 20th of February, possibly around Valentine's Day. We shall see. There's a first system next week. There's probably going to be rain, and then we'll see how that evolves after that. And more active weather pattern, but near to above average temperatures, and the Arctic air has retreated. Now, that Arctic air may make a run back down here towards the middle and end of the month, or towards the end of the month, but not here for a while. So we get a little break. These are the temperature anomalies. How much above and below average are we? Our average high from the 2nd to the 10th of February goes from 40 to 42. Our average low goes from 20 to 22. Yes, the averages are going up now that we are past the halfway point of the coldest season, coldest time of year. We're at the coldest time of year, end of January, early February, but now it's starting to warm up slowly on average, but nothing is average around here. So as we take a look at today and we go into through the week, we're on the eastern edge of the warmer air and on the western edge of the colder air, but the real Arctic air stays off to the east. Look how much warmer it is just west. And over the weekend, there's that piece of that vortex well below average in New England. We are starting to get above average. And then next week, that milder air spreads in across all of North America, finally, but still colder than average in Maine, and the Arctic air back up there to the north. Getting a little cooler than average in the west, that's because those storm systems are moving in. So how much snow between now and the 10th of February? Not much. Mainly from the upper Midwest and northern plains to New England. That's not much anyway. Heavier snow in the Sierra Nevada and into Nevada and maybe into northern Utah. It would be nice to get snow in northern Utah. Salt Lake City has had 1/10 of an inch of snow this winter. They average 56. And Denver's had 13.4. That's below average. Now, it looks like there's a lot of snow in Colorado so far this season. And that's right, it does. There's a lot of snow in the mountains. But they average a lot. And they're actually well below average snowfall there. And for us, about 9 inches of snow. And the big areas from the northern plains and northern Rockies all the way to the northeast. That's where all the snow has really been hitting. And of course, you've had had a foot of snow the other day in Charlotte, North Carolina. A little strange place for that to happen. It can have, though it does happen. And there's 114 inches of snow in Syracuse, but that's about where they should be for this time of year. And so, yeah, but maybe a little snowier than average. So up to there, we're not going to add any snow here the next week to 10 days. What we are going to watch is a disorganized weather system develop. So today, a lot of clouds. I don't have the clouds on here. This evening will be in the 30s. And then as we go into tonight, temperatures will drop into the 20s. You can see a little snow developing east of St. Louis. That's where the storm's really getting its act together. Some snow in Indiana, Ohio, down to the Tennessee Valley, changing to rain. For us, just a lot of clouds tomorrow in the mid-30s, low to mid-30s. And you can see a weather system is organizing to the west, or sort of organized. Some rain mixed with snow out there. And on Wednesday morning, that's to our west. The Arctic air just to our east, it's 7 in Kirksville, 26 here, 15 in Columbia. The Arctic air is going to retreat. And on Wednesday, we'll still be in the 30s, teens and 20s up there. And then on Thursday, a warm front comes through. We get into the low 50s. Friday, a weak front will come through, dropping us to upper 40s, low 50s. One model has it a little stronger of a front. Remember that vortex is going through New England, and this is the western edge of that. And so we shall see Saturday's either in the 40s or low 50s. But then Sunday, that warm front moves through. We'll be in the 50s, 60s off to the west, and generally 50s for much of next week. So as we take a look at the Super 10-day forecast, after today, 43 today, down to 26 tomorrow morning, and we will see increasing clouds today, thickening clouds, and then a lot of clouds tonight and tomorrow. We might get a sprinkle or a flurry. We're just not expecting a lot of precipitation. And after Wednesday, highs mostly in the 50s and not a lot of precipitation as we were talking about. Next Wednesday, Thursday, that first system comes in with rain. Then maybe around Valentine's Day, rain or snow. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Have a great week ahead. Stay healthy.